Folks, this is for section 2-3, and it's for using models to add and subtract decimals. Now, there are a few things I want you to focus on. I'm going to zoom in here and get my face off the way so we can see this a little bit better. Probably should be a different color besides green, but this is where we are. Okay, so uh, first thing, let's pretend like all of these boxes are equal sizes. Just pretend like I know how to draw straight lines and pretend like every single one of these is equal. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. A 10 by 10 grid. This is 100. This represents one whole, right? So when you have a whole number, you have 100ths of that decimal, and you have one whole. And this is what this chart will represent. You're going to see this in your homework for Savas for 2-3. Feel free to make this on your own with construction paper or any line paper and draw 10 lines both ways to give yourself this grid. And what we're doing today is super, super easy. So I'm not going to spend too much time on it. Okay. I'm going to explain it probably only once. So if you don't understand it, go back and watch this video again because it should be pretty easy once you see what the deal is, right? So if I say, hey, what is 0.12 or 12 hundredths, right? Because that's the hundredths place, plus 13 hundredths. So all you have to be able to do to be successful on this topic, you don't even have to add these yet using standard algorithm. You're just going to draw in 12, color in 12 red squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. When you do this on your own, I cannot stress this enough, use different colors. Do not use red for both of these. Do not use your pencil for both of these, or you might make a mistake. And it'll make it harder for you to see what's going on and what's happening here. So what is it? Now we have 13 of the blue, right? 0.1300 or 13 hundredths. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And now all you have to do here is count the shaded area. 1, 2, or sorry, 10, there's 10 here, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Don't forget your decimal. And there you are. You are good to go. Now, you see this here. I'm gonna give me 1 second. I'm trying to erase some of this without destroying the lines completely. So what about subtraction? Subtraction is super simple. Follows along the same thought process. So let's say we have So I want you to pause the video and tell me, what is this decimal that we have represented here? Okay, I know you all paused it. So we got 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37 hundredths. So you have 37 hundredths, and you're going to subtract 12 hundredths. Now, there are two ways you can do this. The first is you can X out the color. So come here with the blue and X out what you don't need. If you drew it in a pencil, you can erase it. But if you didn't, bring an extra color and X out, X out those numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And now all you have to do is count what's left. 10, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. That was a coincidence. Coincidence. Okay, so you're left again with 25 hundredths. So basically, all you're doing is If it's addition, you fill in the grid to match where the number that you have here for the hundreds. And in one color, you fill in the next color and you add them together. If it's subtraction, you put everything on first and then you subtract or cross out with your other color. So let's I'm not saying we're not going to do too much with this because it's pretty self-explanatory, but I'm going to put two practice problems up here and I'm going to just use from this part forward. Okay, so let's section this off. So then the first one is, what is 0.07 hundredths plus 14 hundredths? So I'm going to pause, or you're going to pause the video, and I want you to try this. Make sure you're using different colors. If you don't have two color markers, get a pencil and a pen, crayon, color pencil, anything except like water or your own blood. Don't use those because it's going to make a mess. Oh, and also stop COVID-19. Stay safe. All right, so we're going to go ahead and we are going to count out 7 red squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, from there, we are going to count 14 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we're done. We've entered our 7, we've entered our 14, and now we just count 10, 20, 21. We got 21 hundredths. Okay, so let's say I wanted to subtract. So let's just use these since we already got them filled in. And I want to go, what's 21 hundredths minus 0.05 hundredths, 0.5 hundredths? Now I'm going to use a different color, and I'm going to cross out 5. I'm going to cross out 5 hundredths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I count 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 16 hundredths. So pretty self-explanatory, pretty easy. The only wrinkle that might cause you some trouble, again, so let me, I want to partition this off again, right? Because I don't really want to write all these over there. So we're just going to look at this third. Let's say you get a number that is a decimal and a whole number together. How do we react to that? What do we do in that case? So for those of you who forgot, a decimal with the whole number attached, right? So what is it? When you have you're used to saying whole numbers just by themselves, like you got a 5, right? But if we added a decimal to there and we told you to add it to another decimal, what do we do in that situation? So if I have 2 and let's go 11 hundredths plus 0. Forgot one of my rules. Change the color. Make sure you change that color even when you're writing. Change that color. Get in the habit. Plus 0 and 10 hundredths, right? So what you're going to focus on is with this way of operating, you're going to focus on the decimal portion, okay, and bring over your you're going to bring over your whole number with you. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then for red, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We add both of those together, and we get 2 and 21 hundredths. So we just add what we have here and place it at the end of our whole number, which is 2. You might see something where, just color all these in. What do you do if you have, this is going to be a challenge, okay? This is as hard as this section is going to get, at least in my humble opinion. Let's say we have 5 and 91 hundredths plus 1200s, right? So we have 5 and 91 hundredths. So we have our 5, our whole number, and we have 91 of our squares here that are shaded in. So we're going to go over here. We're going to start counting. Make all these red too. Red, 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 red. Okay, so I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh my God, we ran out of space. What does that mean? That means we have one hole because the whole thing here is colored in. So that's why we have a whole number because the whole thing is colored in. So we're going to increase our whole number by 1. So instead of putting a 5 at the end, we're going to have 6. And then let's keep counting. So I'm going to make a few more boxes and make another chart here. Oh, let me scoot this down so I can see it. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I ran out of space, so I have to make a whole new chart. Let's say I have a whole nother paper ready. Now I'm going to go to this one. 1, 2, 3. Oh, only have 3. That's it. So 6 and 3 hundredths. Make sure when you're writing a single digit answer for the hundredths place that you put it in the correct spot, which is here. Okay. If you put 3 here, it's going to be 30ths and not 3 hundredths. It's going to be 3 tenths, sorry, not 30ths. It'll be 3 tenths instead of 3 hundredths. So make sure you put it in the right location. So good luck with this. Hopefully it made a little bit of sense. We'll talk about it in a small group. And during small group, if it doesn't make sense, please make sure you hop in during open Zoom at the end of the day at 1:10. Good luck, and I will see you later.